Okay, folks, I'm on the, for lack of a better name, the Waterline Trail. I discovered this last year, and I rode it. Not that exciting, actually. And I wondered if it was an old farmer road or something. No, it was a water line built here, probably in the 50s, maybe 60s. I'll show you some manholes a little later. This is kind of a giveaway, eh? But needless to say, it's got its beauty, especially in the early evening sun. I'm here mid-afternoon, and the sun's not quite as nice. As you can see, there's a lush bed of grass, but the problem with this trail is, of course, it's a waterline trail, but it's very, very wet, especially in the spring. So there's a side trail coming up. I'm going to actually set up shop, so to speak, and play my pocket flute on another section. Side trail to avoid the wet area. Needs to be extended quite a bit, but someone I know built it. Okay, folks, here I am on the Waterline Trail. All around me, beneath me, is a beautiful bed of grass and ferns. This trail actually was built to build a huge water line across Glastonbury. There's a few manholes along the way, you can see, and it's probably close to 20 feet wide. So you might be able to see an example of the trail here where people bike. I biked here. It's okay. It's a better place to bike, but it's kind of nice because nobody comes here. Anyways, let me play a little. Let me talk. I did this presentation to talk a little bit about the pocket flute. This is a Native American pocket flute. It's an octave lower than my main G minor red cedar. This is red cedar as well. And if you look here closely, there's an engraving, and there's a fetish of a bird. Unfortunately, it's got a little busted, but it still plays. And the nice thing about this particular flute is it's really high and it's a bit shrill, but since it's wood, it actually sounds much nicer than I expected. And when I join it with a drum circle down in Portland, I can use this without an amp, and until the drums get too crazy, it's heard pretty well, and people seem to respond very well to hearing me play some improv melodies along with the drums. So just let me just play a little bit to show you what it sounds like. Basically, it's the same principle playing the other flutes. You know, you get vibrato by changing your wind stream. You get trills. They sound really nice on this. Sounds almost like a bird, I think, at times. And of course, to get bends and to get certain chromatic notes, you have to half hole it. There's some alternate fingerings for the chromatics and the blues notes. So that's pretty much it. It's a beautiful spot. See if I can turn the camera a bit so you can see the trail down below. There you go. And this goes on and on for a while, and there's some unmarked kind of unfixed up trails that lead elsewhere. That's going to be part of this whole huge system, but it's a very beautiful spot, and Before I leave, I'll show you I'll take the camera and point it back that way because the sun is hitting the grass really nice. So one little quick melody before we go. As promised, here's my closing shot of the grassy area lit by sunlight. And of course over there is a swamp. And I'll do a 360. There's a nice ravine there. Kind of cool every season. And here's a good example of the little biking trail that folks are in here. Not a lot, but a few.